The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. It's Neymar! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Bruyne. Gyökeres! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gyökeres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Henderson cuts out the pass. That has ended up in no man's land. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal is onto this. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Quarter of an hour played.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rice. Edmilson. And it's Jordi Alba. Zanetti does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So much time and space here. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. And the counter is on. Now it's Neymar. And that has found him in acres of space. He is through here! And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Foot in. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gear. He's rising! And it's been hooked away. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner. They're first. He's gone for goal! Off the post! And he's heaved it away. And it's Henderson. De Bruyne! Red Star have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
De Bruyne. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rosicki. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Gyökeres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And it's... Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And that's the second half started.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Romero, Edmilson. Now it's Neymar. Gyökeres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Yamal. It's a really well-measured ball. Now the ball in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries one from range! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's destined for the flank. Hazard. Good ball, good take. Jordan Henderson. Red Star appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Shot a goal! Oh, good climb! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's well spotted. Gyökeres. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Yamal. And he was quick to react. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He leaps for it. And Yamal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nicely weighted ball. Gyökeres, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Howson with the clearance. Brzezinski. Looking for the run. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And he's been shifted off it. Howson. Neymar. And it's Brzezinski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Your chance! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And De Bruyne! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's a threatening ball. Dani Olmo! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quick. And the shot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Red Star, visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Threads one in. Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's there to belt it away. He shifted it to the flank. Jordi Alba. And it's Edmilson. And De Bruyne! Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word. And this is Neymar. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Haaland. In with the challenge. Distributed tidily. Diouf. Well seen, saw that coming. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. And that gets things running. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Serge Gnabry is undoubtedly one of Germany's better wide men. A player I expect to see a lot of on either flank, whose speciality is coming inside, having learned from one of the greatest at doing just that. And he boasts a very, very good goal record too. That shouldn't be understated.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, he's found support out. Azar! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Pretty robust defending.
And he's worked it through. And it's Neymar! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking for options from Gyökeres! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Not the most convincing of passes. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, just a keeper now! Oh, can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
It's roll! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's been shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. Raul. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Gyökeres. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Crosses it into the area. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. 30 minutes gone. And it's Neymar. Raul. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Van der Vaart. Alexander-Arnold. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Hazard. And no mistake. He's beaten the last man. And that's another good win of the ball. Plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland gets a foot in here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Romero. Jorginho. Raul. Tries to play it through. Neymar. And he's quick to it. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
So